y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting my channel, especially because while I've been out on a bit of a hiatus. I have no real excuse other than life has been lifing, and I am trying to commit to being more consistent with my channel. I will commit to being more consistent with my channel and with all of you, my subscribers that are returning, and for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And we're just going to jump into this video. So I'm going to do a review of a new bag that I'm adding to my collection, and so stick around, let's just talk about it. So I have had an item on my wish list for years at this point, all through COVID. I have had this item on my wish list. I've even purchased another bag that it was just the same shape. It did not have the same pattern at all, but I wanted to get a sense for if I truly like this style or not. And so I decided to finally get the Speedy 30 that I have been most obsessed with because it became available through a pre-loved site, Fashion File, that I've used in the past, and I had to jump on this bag and this deal. Many of you may know a little bit of history of Speedy 30s, or Speedies, really the smaller versions in general. Aubrey Hepburn was wearing the luggage, the keep-all at one point, and went directly to Louis' team to ask about having a smaller version of the keep-all. And so that's how Speedies came about. And so they have various sizes, and I decided I like really large bags, and it's just my personal style. So the 30 was perfect, I felt, for my style. So as I mentioned, I've purchased another Speedy in the past, and I'll insert a picture here for you. And I ended up selling it because I thought I loved this style, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the buckle or what it is on this Speedy that just wasn't doing it for me. And so I decided to sell it, and I just decided that I'm going to just stay focused on the Speedy that I truly want, that my heart is truly obsessed with, and that is the giant reverse monogram Speedy 30. So we're just going to jump into the specs of this bag because I have it, I'm excited, and I love this bag. Here she is. So this is again the reverse monogram Speedy 30 with the giant monogram. It has the chocolate brown, the oversized monogram here in that caramel color that is so delicious. And it also has the treated vachetta leather on this adjustable strap here, which is perfect. I don't know that I'll use a strap too often, but I can certainly see use for the bandolier if I am traveling. That's one of the reasons that I decided to sell that other Speedy that I showed you, because it didn't have the bandolier. So I will never purchase any bags that do not have a bandolier strap because I'm always thinking of traveling. It is the worst when you are in a large airport and you're having to hold a top handle along with maybe a carry-on and maybe a duffel, or also, any other carry-on items. It is the worst. So I will never ever forfeit a bandolier. So I was happy to know that there is an adjustable strap here, and again, it is the treated vachetta leather, and so it has the look of being, going through the patina process. So it may darken a little bit. SAs have already shared their feedback that it won't darken a ton, but it's definitely more honey color than untreated vachetta leather and some of the other Speedies that's more white. So I really do love the honey color. So if it darkens a little bit more, I am totally fine with that. But I know some of you do not like the patina process, but I personally love it. So yeah, this is again is the 30. It also has, this was in excellent condition. It says excellent, but this is like new condition. I don't see any scuffs, any issues with this Speedy, and I am in love. It has this inside pocket here, similar to other Speedies, and it also comes with the lock and key here as well. And again, yeah, I am just loving this bag. It also, in the inside, it is black interior, but it definitely gives me navy vibes, but it says it's black, but that's the reason why I went with this blue organizer. You can kind of see it inside here. I have a blue large organizer. Here it is. You can see a peek of the color there, and I think it just really complements this bag. Originally, I did purchase a red organizer, but I was like, you know, I want to do something a little different, so I did go with the midnight blue, and I love it. So again, the canvas it's a little, you see a little bit of wrinkle here just because of the packaging, but trust, this organizer is going to reshape this bag perfectly, and this is going to be an everyday bag for me. I already have my wallet in here in the traditional classic monogram, and there's nothing in it because I've had it like boxed in storage, but I will be getting my wallet all ready to go in my organizer and in my new Speedy 30. Also, when I'm comparing the reverse monogram Speedy 30 to the classic, I do also notice that the piping on the reverse monogram is thicker, and as I mentioned, the vachetta is treated. So I would say those are some of the main differences that I notice. And I also love, I mean, I have the organizer in here, but I love that it has a lot of structure on its own. If you were trying to squeeze it to manipulate it, it's not a ton of movement, whereas if you kind of adjust or squeeze the classic, it will drastically alter the shape and the structure of the bag. So that's another thing, and I really do prefer, typically I prefer more structured bags, and so this is just really checking a lot of my boxes. So I'm just so excited about this bag. It is a year-round bag, and again, it's just a vibe. I was originally thinking my husband was going to get me the tote, the on-the-go tote, and he may still get it because I do want it. But this bag, I think I'm definitely a tote girl, but I'm also a top handle girl as well. And so this is giving me for sure everyday vibes, and the on-the-go tote, I would say maybe I would take that one into work for the days that I go into the office. But yeah, I'm very happy with this, and very much a fan of the reverse monogram overall. So let me know what your thoughts are about this bag. I'm definitely going to also get the classic monogram in the Speedy 30 because you cannot go wrong with that classic. I mean, look at this bag. This is a classic bag that was around for maybe the 1800s, like that classic monogram. And I mean, in the Speedy, it is just classic. So I definitely will be getting this bag probably directly from the store because they always have them. But this bag comes from the 2019 fall collection, and many of us thought they would re-release them, but it's been since 2019 and they're not in the store. So I was able to snag this bag again in perfect condition with the dust bag, with the lock and key, with no scuff marks, just, you know, a little bit of wrinkle again from, you know, shipping, but I am going to love this bag in my collection. I think it is just so timeless and beautiful. That giant reverse monogram is everything. So thank you, Aubrey Hepburn, for convincing the LV team to get these Speedies together, girlfriend, because I love them. So I still have the tags on here with the certificate of authenticity from Fashion File, just so that I can go through this conversation with you, my girls. But I will be removing it because, again, I will be keeping this bag. It will be in my collection. And they have been going. I got it for around $3,500. May have been a little under 35, but I've been seeing them for in the high fours. I even saw one for $5,000. Okay, so this I felt was a steal. Again, looking at the condition, the authenticity, I have done a ton of research even before I purchased a couple items through Fashion File. So I'm really very excited to have this new piece added to my collection, and also for the price that I got it for. So yeah, so I definitely just wanted to just show you my new bag, and also to hear from you if you have purchased a reverse monogram Speedy 30, what your thoughts are about this bag, and also if you have the classic 30. Which one you prefer best, because I know some of you prefer the classic over this one, or even the Damier Ebene. I'm even thinking, just so you know, I've decided I'm not going to get the Damier Ebene in the Speedy 30. It's just not a pattern or print that I gravitate toward. I have a couple items. I have a Neverfull. Also my favorite is in the Damier Ebene, and I think I'm kind of done with Damier Ebene for now. But I do like the Azul, and I'm thinking about getting that pattern in the Speedy 30. And just for spring, summer, because you know it's so light. I always see people, I saw a couple people in the airport, and they had, a woman had that bag in a Neverfull, and it was so dirty. I was like, this bag is not a travel bag. It is for the spring, summer, if you're going to a quick brunch. It is not to travel in. And so I really have been on the fence about getting the Azur, but we'll see. We'll see what I do there. Yeah, the Damier Azur I like it for a season, for the spring and summer, and I like it for brunch vibes. I do not think it is appropriate for travel, because again, I've seen so many ladies traveling with the Neverfull and the Azur print, and it always looks dirty, like beat up, worn down, dirty. And so definitely not my vibes. But again, the reverse monogram and the classic monogram are definitely worth the buy. Classic, and definitely will be a very huge statement piece in your collection. And so that's my suggestion. Again, I will be also getting the classic monogram in addition to adding it as a sister to this reverse monogram. But again, let me know your thoughts. So thank you so much for tuning in to my video today. I thank you so much for your support, for my continuing subscribers who are coming back, and then also for any of my new subscribers. So thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. One thing I did forget to mention, because I may get some questions. I've been noticing I've been getting these questions lately. The earrings are from Forever 21, old Forever 21. And then the top is from Guess. So it is, I believe it's this season, because I only got it a couple months ago and it was not on sale. So I believe it is the spring collection. So yes, Guess and Forever 21. Okay, and the lipstick is YSL. It's a red in YSL. I'll include the information in the information box, but definitely wanted to share that information in case there are any other questions. So thank you so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.
This ain't what you used to. I require more, better than we ever had before. Hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame.